Boston with a nice rim run.
There's a pass Caitlin Clark throws that makes coaches scream, "No, no, no, yes!" The ball leaves her hand before the defense even knows where to look, and lands perfectly in Aliyah Boston's hands for another bucket. It's the kind of read that doesn't exist for most players because only Clark sees it before it happens. And right now, that vision, paired with Boston's touch, is tearing through the WNBA's best defenses. It's wild. They're still in the early stages of their careers, already controlling the pace against seasoned all-stars who've been in this league for a decade. But it didn't start pretty at all. In her WNBA debut, Caitlin Clark turned the ball over 10 times. It's a rookie record in the worst way possible. And for a #1 pick with every camera in the arena pointed at her, that's a nightmare. After the game, she walked into the locker room, looked her teammates in the eye, and said, "I apologize to the team in the locker room." No excuses. From that night forward, she made a choice. Either live with the risk or play it safe and waste what makes her different. Her decision was, "I always think it's going to work." That was not arrogance at all. It's calculated fearlessness in the best possible way. The same mindset that threads impossible passes through defenders' arms, or fires a no-look dime into Boston's hands before the help even moves.
Wallace stole the inbound pass. He was the only one back there for Indiana as Clark whips it inside. 2 more for Boston.
The basketball.
Look at the vision, eyes to the rim.
Sure, it's a toxic trait in the sense that the turnovers haven't gone away. She still averages over 4 a game, but the trade-off is league-leading creation. Clark ranks first in assists per game and is top 5 in potential assists. She also leads the WNBA in transition assists per 40 minutes, creating over 20 points a game directly from her passing. It's a number unheard of, and that willingness to try the impossible is why Boston gets so many uncontested touches at the rim. That refusal to back down comes from somewhere. All those years of backyard games against older brothers, 20 male cousins, and a family that never gave her a single easy egg bucket on Easter. You can't learn that edge in the gym. You can only survive it.
20 in any of the 4 quarters against Chicago. They've allowed 31 here to Atlanta. Dug themselves into an early hole here. Clark looking to get going. Oh, that's a deep 3.
Over. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard, but Caitlin Clark is in fact back. Caitlin Clark!
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Good length on the perimeter on Caitlin. That is a tough pass! And somehow she got it in.
And when you drop that mentality into the pro game, it's only a matter of time before that chaos turns into chemistry, and that chemistry turns into wins. Now, Aliyah Boston entered the league as the anchor of South Carolina's championship team and became an unstoppable force on the block who could score through almost anyone.
South Carolina has been the #1 team in the nation this entire season. They are led by the Player of the Year, Aliyah Boston.
They send it right to Aliyah Boston, the All-American.
She is the most dominant player in women's college.
But the WNBA forced her to level up. This season, she's facing up from the elbow, handling the ball in traffic, and reading double teams like a point guard. Her assist numbers are up, her turnover rate is down, and her efficiency inside 5 feet is among the top 3 in the league. Even her mid-range jumper is now falling at a career-best clip, and she's over 80% at the free throw line.
Thought about it, kicks it up top, Boston. Handing off to Mitchell, Mitchell plenty of space, this time back to Boston, Boston, whoa, moving!
That evolution is dangerous on its own. Pair it with Caitlin Clark's "I always think it's going to work" passing philosophy, and it becomes a system defenses can't solve. Clark doesn't just throw to where Boston is, she throws to where Boston will be. It's a split-second calculation most guards won't risk, but Clark fires it anyway, threading the ball between help defenders, or skipping it across the floor before the rotation can even form. She makes it look like routine.
Now here is Clark. Eyes ahead. Lob inside. Finds Boston right.
In film sessions, Indiana's coaches highlight these plays even when they miss, because the defense is still broken, and it's only a matter of time before Boston cashes it in. Those clips go on Boston's highlight reel too. One play against Chicago told the whole story.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass Boston. Look at that.
They came out in a hard trap to force the ball out of Clark's hands. She stayed calm, hit Boston on the short roll with a bullet pass, and 2 passes later, the ball was back in the net. From that moment, the Sky's traps got softer because the numbers were against them. Indiana scores 0.97 points per direct pick and roll when Clark initiates, and if the defense blitzes her, that number jumps to 1.05 points per possession. The math says trapping her makes it worse. When Clark finds Boston, she's finishing at a league best rate somewhere around 73%. And the duo leads the W in points off picks at 13.8 per game. It's just demoralizing for any opposition.
Without Jordan Canada on the floor, this is not how Atlanta is going to look as the season goes on, playing with 2 bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with 2 bigs so far.
That's why this pick and roll is already among the top 10 most efficient in the league. If you go under the screen, Clark buries the 3. If you fight over it, Boston seals deep. If you trap, Clark hits her in stride, and the possession is over in 2 passes. There's no coverage that wins, only varying degrees of loss. And with every game, their connection gets faster and more automatic. For opposing defenses, it's about surviving a system designed to beat you before you even know what's coming. Stephanie White summed it up best. Good offense beats good defense. Right now, Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston are proving it every night. And when Clark comes back from injury, she won't be rejoining last year's Aliyah Boston.
On that step through. 5 on the shot clock. Aliyah Boston going against Bree Jones. The dig-in by Jordan Canada.
She'll be walking into the upgraded version. That'll be quicker in her reads, sharper in her decisions, and confident enough to punish a defense from anywhere on the floor.
All the way up to the tunnel. This was a long conversation, and I love Aliyah Boston. It's supposed to be hard. This is an adjustment period, and Aliyah making
This isn't just a dangerous duo anymore. It's a 2-woman cheat code, and the rest of the league is already running out of answers.